Morning, it's a lovely frosty morning and we're up for another stretch of the Northamptonshire boundary way. It's going to be a nice day, I think. Cold, it's been a frost, but should be nice. And thanks for joining us. I think Sue's just making the coffee, then we're going to make a start.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Yay! You got it. This one's mine.
Gorgeous morning, clear and frosty. There's a church there, don't know which village that belongs to.
When they're interested, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I know what you mean. These are fine. All right, okay. Oh, this hill's come out of nowhere. We're in Middleton Cheney now. It's quite a big village, I think, but looks very nice. Somebody's supporting England's look. I believe they're playing France tonight. So, good luck to them anyway. The church is locked, which is a shame, but there's some lovely old ornate gravestones here. It's really nice, some really nice buildings as well. Following the Millennium Way at the moment. Right, we've got a bit of climbing to do now. What hill is it, Sue?
Thenford Hill.
Thenford Hill we're going up. It's quite a hilly section, this. Well, we've just had a little bit of an altercation. We're walking through this farm, and though there's a track obviously through the farm, the right of way wasn't showing that way. The right of way went through it a slightly different way, so we're looking for the right of way. Couldn't find it, didn't seem obvious, so I thought we'll go back down to the track. There's a couple of blokes who basically said you need to stay on the rights of way or you'll get shot, because it's a shooting estate, which is very well, but the way they're pointing us wasn't technically the right of way. So yeah, thanks guys. And then they made some remark about, oh, we've all got maps and all got phones, should know where they are. Well, we did, but the way you're pointing us wasn't technically the right of way. But one of those things, we won't be going through there again. So just be aware, if you're going through that farm, Thenford Hill farm, just stick to the track all the way through it. Don't try and take the less obtrusive option through the right of way, because it doesn't exist. This lovely village is Thorpe Mandeville. There is a church. We're going to head up to the church, see if we can find a bench. Our first cake stop of the day, and Sue has really pushed the boat out here. Look what we've got. We've got a proper Christmas table. Oh look, with a little penguin as well, and lots of goodies. That last one didn't show the penguin, so there's the penguin. It actually came out of Sue's cracker this morning, and there's our little spread. We've even got, Sue has brought the Baileys. So cheers. Still a lovely sunny, frosty day. Oh, so is that not the path? Oh, that's not the path.
No.
Let's have a look where it goes.
See that side or this side?
Totally different experience from that farm we passed through back there. They'd rerouted the footpath slightly into the field around the farm, but they'd signposted it really clearly. And when they do that, you don't mind that. There's a load of works over there. I think it may be due to the HS2 works. It's a bit of a shame. Well, this is a gate that this took us some figuring out. Look, there's actually a little slidey thing that goes up and down and drops back into place like that. Cool.
This was the site of the Battle of Edgcote, which took place on 26th of July 1469 during the War of the Roses. It was fought between the Royal Army and a rebel force led by supporters of the Earl of Warwick, the Kingmaker. Warwick's men were victorious, and there are reported to be over 2,000 casualties. It's difficult to imagine what it would have looked like that day.
That track there, that's the gallops. So I guess they must obviously come and exercise the horses here. We've decided on a little detour. We thought we'd take the Jurassic Way through the village of Edgcote because the Millennium Way doesn't go through the village. And we just thought it'd be quite nice to see. So we're going on just a little detour, not too much of one.
one dinosaur.
What, have you got a mirror there? Site of a Wellington bomber that crashed here on the 18th of April 1945, and all but one of them survived. All young lads. What a shame. This is one for another day, maybe. We're in Chipping Warden, which looks like a lovely village. There's a church, and we're going to find a bench for something more to eat. It's a lovely kind of old cross there. Let's zoom in on it. Have a look at that. Well, that was our footpath. Supposed to run across there and pick up a road down there. As you can see, all traces of it have gone. There's no way through that we can see. So I think we're going to have to go down the road and pick up another path to a quieter road that leads into the next village, which is a real pain. But I just don't see any way through here. Well, we've reached the footpath we're going to take instead, and it's closed. And apparently there are no diversion routes. So we're going to have to walk down this busy A road and just hope that we're okay. It's supposed to remain closed for 3 years, and I don't know if we're going to put it back in after that. Well, there was no way through. It looked like we might be able to cut through back onto the route, but we're speaking to a couple of construction guys, and there isn't any way through because basically they've dug a massive tunnel. So these paths aren't going to be reinstated anytime soon. So we're walking down the busy main road to pick up a hopefully quieter road into Aston le Walls. Such a shame. I'll try to update the Northamptonshire boundary, or red site if there is one, but just be aware, past Chipping Warden you can't get through. Well, we've reached Aston le Walls, and hopefully that's the end of the closed paths, because this side of it looks okay. Hopefully we're on the last stretch now back to Byfield. Hopefully we'll make it before dark. We've reached Thorpe just as the sun's really starting to set, and we're nearly about now. We've just got to walk through Thorpe and then to Byfield, then back to the village hall where we parked this morning. This looks a nice village. Funny, it seems to be a Northamptonshire thing, but there's two villages in one. There's Thorpe and Byfield, very, very close together, and we find that of a lot of places. Maybe it's just the region. Here we are in Byfield, back at the village hall, after another section. I think we've probably done about 12.5 miles today. It's been a walk of 2 parts really. It's been really nice, but then other parts have not been quite so nice. But thanks for coming with us, and please leave a like and subscribe below.